Good time of day, internet. This is Jordan, 321 TV. And I'm coming today to start a new project, and that is I want to do a playthrough of a game either I've enjoyed in the past or a game I've never even played before. I have a poll going. You can find it on our Twitter at 321 Podcast. I will also post it frequently in our Twitch streams at 321_TV to find it, so you can keep voting as more people vote on the poll to help determine whatever game I'm going to try next. This first game is one I've played before. I've 100%ed on my old PlayStation 3, so that tells you how long it's been since I've played it. And that's Lego Lord of the Rings, playing through the story of the 3 Peter Jackson films, Lego style. So let's give that a try. And let's join the fellowship. We'll turn the volume down a bit. Just so that you can hear me talk. Turn the volumes on. Cool. So we'll start a new game. Obviously, I've touched on it a little bit, but I haven't actually sat down and played it all the way through. So let's go. Next slot 4 this playthrough.
It began with the forging of the great rings. 3 were given to the elves, immortal, wisest and fairest of all beings. 7 to the dwarf lords, great miners and craftsmen of the mountain halls. And 9 rings were gifted to the race of men, who above all else desire power. For within these rings was bound the strength and will to govern each race. But they were all of them deceived, for another ring was made. In a land of Mordor, in the fires of Mount Doom, the Dark Lord Sauron forged in secret a master ring to control all others. One ring to rule them all. But there were some who resisted. A last alliance of men and elves marched against the armies of Mordor, and on the slopes of Mount Doom, they fought for the freedom of Middle-earth.
Such a great scene. There I am, Isildur, Elendil, Elrond. Ooh, that is still way loud. Let me turn that down one last time. So those of you who have never played you need to know that the idea of the game is that it's sort of obviously a more kid-friendly version that I'm not going to complete this in one playthrough. Obviously, I want to go back and want to play it a couple of times because just to showcase my point. Just turn it on. That's a whole As I was saying, it's going to take a couple of playthroughs. You see this treasure chest over here. I can't get to it. I don't have anybody who has the capabilities to dig up that treasure chest. So I'm going to go back as a character that can dig things up and replay the level. What Lego does is you play through one time, and then you do what's called replay. And that allows you to play any characters. First playthrough tends to have a very story-driven, playing through the story, kind of looking forward to that part of the game. Whereas on your second playthrough, you're looking for total completion. And that's what we're going to go for here. We're going to go for 100% completion. So here we go, I'm going to select Lendiel. And you can see that his sword can break. That's what I mean by some kind of special abilities. His sword can break these specific level rocks. These rocks that belong to the water. And you'll see as we play through more levels that will be areas that have those.
Victory was near. But the power of the ring could not be undone.
Save game. Big boss fight here. Dodge around his swings. I'll show you why. Here, I won't stay as it's because it's through there started in the ads. See how it's those Mordor rock that we broke those towers from. It's introducing us to this thing. You can see now damage to the sour. And that's how the bosses in these Lego games work. Is that they're basically just little mini games. They're not just smashing up. They're sort of survive until the training run out. In the case of some of them, you need to trick him into making him move. Like some Lego games, I would want him to get this mace stuck in a rock sleeve. I think in Lego Jurassic World, there's a couple of fights, boss fights, for lack of better terms, where you want to get the dinosaur to stick there, like, get something stuck in the face. That allows you to then jump in and make the quick hit. But you gotta trick them into looking the other way, so you can throw the thing into their mouth, or it's jump, jump. Yeah.
it was in this moment that Isildur, son of the king, took up his father's sword. Sauron, the enemy of the free peoples of Middle-earth, was defeated. The ring passed to Isildur, who had this one chance to destroy evil forever.
Isildur, hurry! Follow me.
Here's another spot where dig up some stuff. Obviously, there's a thing that we can smash. Now, here's the other thing about the game. Each level has a couple of different triggers that we'll see when we get to the end of the level. The first one is when you saw me pick up the watch when I pick up the studs here. You see that little bar across the top? Wait, one of the achievements that unlocks ways to basically 100% complete the game is you need to collect a certain amount of the latest studs. There's currency. They'll allow me to buy characters. Well, I guess that's really it. And red stuff, red bricks, which are kind of like built-in cheat codes. We'll get into that. When I beat the level, we'll do a quick little tour of the wide world. I'll show you what I guess. Obviously, I can't break any of that stuff yet. So you'll see as I go through each level that I'm going to try to collect as many bricks as possible. Ooh, so there we go. That said 1 out of 5, which means there's 5 of those sound statues that I will destroy. There's a treasure chest over there, but I need a rope or something to get there. Pull it out. So you can see there's lots of these little puzzly type deals that I need. There's lots of these little puzzle type things. Come back and do really get like 100% completion. Oh, no joystick drift, just a funky little place of geometry. Right, look, so like I said, it's fine with them. Here's number 2. Now, speaking of puzzle things, like so, Isildur cannot jump that, but an elf can. And what I do is I will knock that down there. And that will allow Isildur to come this way, and now I can go this way. Look, now I can get that treasure chest. And there are 10 of those to collect in this entire level. Now, if I remember correctly, one of the things about this game is that you collect the little mithril bricks, like getting those hidden puzzles and getting all your studs and whatnot. And you use those to build items that will allow characters to do things like they can't do. That you're going to make a sword, these mortar blocks. You'll be able to manipulate really fun little items too. Some of them are useful, some of them are just fun little things. Movie. This is the chasm of Mount Doom. Big statues. Not been hey, you know what? I missed 5. I missed 4. Here we go, my true adventurer. I got all my studs. I'm just gonna keep collecting them now because, like I said, studs mean red chips. Oh no, he's not in here. Missed one of the statues.
Cast it into the fire! Destroy it! No. Isildur!
But the hearts of men are easily corrupted, and the Ring of Power has a will of its own. It betrayed Isildur to his death. And some things that should not have been forgotten were lost. For 2,500 years, the ring passed out of all knowledge. Until... the ring came to the creature Gollum, who took it deep into the tunnels of the Misty Mountains. For 500 years it poisoned his mind. But something happened then the ring did not intend. It was picked up by the most unlikely creature imaginable.
What's this?
A hobbit. Bilbo Baggins of the Shire.
A ring.
See? Level complete, free play unlocked. These are the characters I've unlocked. See all the different characters there. This is what I mean by the characters there. It's got a bunch of them. While I'm playing with the screen up, you can see one. These are the clips I was telling you about. So you can see down in the bottom left-hand corner there, might be hiding behind my camera, that there's a little kit that's going to be built. Then I've got my I've got mithril bricks that I collect. There's my true adventurer for the level. X is the blueprints for my mithril bricks, and then collecting those 3 treasure chests, or 3 toolboxes, will get me more mithril bricks.
So you mean to go through with your plan, then?
Yes, it's all in hand. All the arrangements are made. I'm old, Gandalf. I need a holiday. You will keep an eye on Frodo, won't you?
2 eyes, as often as I can spare them.
I'm leaving everything to him.
What about this ring of yours? Is that staying too?
You're right, Gandalf. The ring must go to Frodo.
Bilbo.
Hmm?
The ring is still in your pocket.
Yes. Goodbye, Gandalf.
Goodbye, dear Bilbo.
The road goes ever and on down.
Till our next meeting.
Bilbo! Gandalf? He's gone, hasn't he?
He's gone to stay with the elves. One ring to rule them all. One ring to find them. One ring to bring them all. And in the darkness, find them. This is the One Ring, forged by the Dark Lord Sauron. Sauron needs only this ring to cover all the lands of a second darkness. Frodo, he must never find it. Get down. Confound it all, Samwise Gamgee! Have you been eavesdropping?
I ain't been dropping no eaves, sir, honest. Oh! What must I do?
Make for the village of Bree. I'll be waiting for you at the Inn of the Prancing Pony. I must see the head of my order. You'll know what to do. Keep it secret. Keep it safe.
So as you can see, like, the game wants to keep true to the story of the films as best it can. But at the same time, it's still a Lego game, you know? It's meant for kids. So they're not gonna, they're gonna try to keep it as sort of lighthearted as possible. Ride the goat. Ride the goat. And see, there's a little mithril thing. Oh wait, hang on. There we go. What was it doing? Oh, yeah, I didn't mean. I'm not gonna just run around and do all this stuff out here. I want to beat the story mode, and then I'll do all the run around stuff. You can see here, Sam can grow plants into the dirt patches because he's the gardener. And that's how you find, like, there'll be mithril bricks out in the world too. Actually, let me find one of the save points, because in the open world, there it is. The save point will have a map attached to it. So this will allow me to sort of teleport around the world. You can see all the things I've got. Out here in Hobbiton, there's a what am I missing in Hobbiton? There are 4 secrets to find, 1 red brick to purchase, 3 people, 9, well 8 now, mithril bricks, and 1 blueprint. And the little blue dots represent the trail for me to follow on the map. You can see out here blue studs. So I think that's going to do it for me for this episode, this run. Leave it on the map screen. Thank you for tuning in and watching, and stay tuned for the next installment of LEGO Lord of the Rings. I will sign off as I always sign off. Everything, be excellent to each other, and party on, non-gender specific honorifics. thank you all for tuning in for that. I hope you enjoyed it. The Lego games are a game I really enjoy. They're a fun little uh, platformer with intellectual properties we all are very familiar with. Um, I love playing them. I've loved playing them for a while. I enjoy playing Lego Jurassic World on my Switch and Lego Harry Potter on my Switch with my family. So I'm hoping to bring a bit of that fun to you. As I mentioned in that video, the Lego games are fantastic because not only they try to stay true to the story they're telling. You know, when you play the film franchise ones, they really try hard to keep the flavor and the tone of the film franchise going, but they're still Lego games, so they still try to put a little cutesy flair attachment to it. So with that in mind, I think I really enjoy the the Lego games for that aspect to them. If you enjoyed it, please follow our channel here on YouTube. Follow us on Twitter at 321 Podcast. I will be posting a link to my poll, so please go vote on what game you'd like to see me play after this one. There should only be about 12 levels, plus then I'll go do 100%. So it's only going to take me probably until Christmas to finish this game, and then I'll be ready to turn around and start something new. So let me know what you want to see me play. As I signed off in the video, I will sign off again here. In the words of our 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln, be excellent to each other and party on non-gender specific honorifics.